Exploring Stories, SCP-1562, Tunneling Slide. Ever since I was a kid, I was always bothering my parents to go to the local park, whether it was to either just go play on the amazing structures or to go down the slides. There was always something that was always so fun about having a tube slide, especially the ones that were multicolored as a kid, and just going down it any different way you could. However, what would you do if you were a kid, you went down the slide face first, and you awoke in a tunnel, all alone, in the dark, not knowing where you are? Today's SCP dives into horror, claustrophobia, missing children, so if any of those aspects are too difficult for you, please skip this story. That being said, with our quick warning out of the way, today's SCP-1562 is Object Class Safe. Special Containment Procedures. SCP-1562 is currently quarantined in Testing Lab 46V in Site-42. The door to the lab is to remain locked at all times. Testing is currently suspended. All access is denied unless special clearance is granted by Dr. Carver. Description: SCP-1562 is a metal playground slide measuring 2.2 meters high and 3.4 meters long. It was acquired from an abandoned playground on the outskirts of blank blank redacted after several children in the area went missing. The object's anomalous effects only manifest when a person slides down head first on their stomach with their arms tucked down at their sides. Any other orientation of the body or their limbs while sliding will result in no effect, and only human beings are affected by this anomaly. When a person slides down SCP-1562 in the aforementioned manner, they will disappear instantly and completely at approximately 15 cm before the slide ends. So far, no one who has disappeared while using SCP-1562 this way has been recovered. Attempts to tie safety lines to the test subjects in an effort to pull them back have ended in failure, as the tether is immediately severed the moment the test subject disappears. Communication with the test subjects that have disappeared is possible and currently ongoing. It is detailed in the logs below. Now, as always, just before I read into the logs, I'm going to do a quick summary of this SCP. It seems to be one of those really poopy slides that are just a piece of metal that goes right down and cooks your legs if it's been in the sun for too long. But if you go down on your stomach with your arms on your side, face first, kind of like any silly kid would do at some point, it seems to create an interdimensional space that takes the individual and places them somewhere. Let's read into the audio log to see where they go. And of course, since we have a SCP that the Foundation doesn't understand and they don't want to risk death of anybody important, they're going to throw a couple D-class at it. D-2445 was given a two-way radio piece to communicate with researchers observing the test. Communication began immediately after D-Class 2445 disappeared from SCP-1562. Here is an audio log between Dr. Darretts and D-2445. Begin log. D-2445, can you hear me? Yes, Doctor, I can hear you. Where are you now? I don't know, some sort of very small tunnel. It's really cramped. Can you get me out of here now? Is it done? Can you describe it to me? No, Doc, it's too dark. I can't see anything and I'm stuck. Stuck how? Well, I'm still head first on my stomach and my body's at an angle, but I'm in some sort of small tunnel and I'm stuck. I'm completely surrounded by rock or dirt or whatever else on all my sides. I don't have enough room to raise my head or even move my arms. I can't move forward. I just really want to get out of here now. We're going to try. Can you see anything at all? No, I told you I can't see anything. It's dark. I'm getting kind of freaked out here. I'm not really claustrophobic, but this is pretty effing uncomfortable. Pull me out of here. Unfortunately, 2445, your safety line was severed when you disappeared. We can't pull you out. We'll try to figure out another way to retrieve you, but for now, just stay calm and keep talking to me, okay? No. You need to get me out of here. I can't handle much more of this. Please stay calm. We will have you out of there as soon as we can. Okay, I was able to worm my way forward a little bit, but my head hit something. What did your head hit? It feels like a shoe. It's so small. Jesus. What's wrong? Get me out of here, doctor. Get me out of here now. Calm down. We'll get you out of there as soon as we can. No, you need to get me out of here right now. Why is this shoe so tiny? End of log. Communication was suspended with D2445 while researchers discussed a possible method of retrieval. A consensus was reached to send another D-class down attached to a tether with additional video and audio recording equipment, a GPS tracker, and a headlamp. Communication was then reestablished with D2445 to inform them of the plan. Here is the below log. Are you still there, D2445? Please, I don't want to be in here anymore. Get me out. We're going to send someone in to pull you out now, okay? It started talking. What started talking? The little boy did, but it didn't make any sense. Tell me what he said. He just kept asking where he was, and I told him I didn't know. But I don't think he was really talking to me because he didn't respond to my voice, and he told me to stop crying. I was calm. What else? Was he moving at all during this time? I don't think so. He started crying, and I told him to shut up, and he just kept screaming and crying and asking for his mommy. Then he finally stopped, and shortly after you contacted me again. Please don't leave me again and get me out. Okay, we're sending someone in now. Don't panic. And if you hear or feel something behind you, please hurry. My chest is... End log. Shortly after this, D-8006 was sent down to SCP-1562 with the equipment noted above. D-8006 was selected for his small stature and thin body shapes and hoped that he would be able to move more easily than the prior D-class. The rope used to tether D-8006 was severed at the same moment of his vanishing, and the GPS tracker signal could not be traced. The following audio was recorded after the contact was re-established with D-8006. Begin log. Dr. Darretts. D-8006, can you hear me? Yeah, I can hear you, Doc. What is your situation? We're not getting anything on video here. I'm in some sort of cave or tunnel. It's really small and dark. My headlamp stopped working as soon as I got in here, which is weird. Are you able to move at all? I'm not sure if I can get my arms up in front of me, but I can sort of wiggle my way forward. Wait, what is that? Hey, are you alright, man? D-8006? It's okay, don't worry. I just bumped into someone's foot, but they're not moving at all. Hey, are you okay? D-8006, that could be D-2445. Davies, try D-2445's radio. I can hear his radio, Doc. I can hear Davies' voice coming through his radio. D-2445 isn't responding, and we're not picking up Davies' voice on your radio through our end. Yes, Doctor, I can hear you. D-2445's voice was slightly muffled, but still audible through D-8006's radio. Since there's now 3 people in the conversation, I'm going to be naming every person before they speak. 2445. No. You need to get me out of here now. I can't handle much more of this. 8006. Hey, man, I'm glad... 2445. I don't know, some sort of very small tunnel. It's really cramped. Can you get me out of here now, please? Doctor. D-2445, listen to me. 8006 is behind you, and he's here to help you get out. 2445. No, it's too dark. I can't see anything, and I'm stuck. 8006. Hey, man, it's okay. We know you're stuck, and we're both going to get you out of here. 2445. I'm still head first on my stomach and my body's at an angle, but I'm in some sort of small tunnel and I'm stuck. I'm completely surrounded by rock or dirt on all sides, and I don't have enough room to raise my head or move my arms, and I can't move forward. I really want to get out of here now. 8006. Okay, man, it's okay. I'm gonna try and get my arms up now, and then I'll grab a hold of your ankles. I should be able to pull us out of here by now, okay? 2445. No, I told you I can't see anything. I'm kind of getting freaked out. I'm not really claustrophobic, but this is pretty effing uncomfortable. Pull me out of here now. 8006. I'm working on it. Have some. Dr. Darretts cuts him off. 8006, stop talking. Something isn't right here. 2445 is just repeating everything he said to me when we initially made radio contact with him. 2445. No, 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 no. You need to get me out of here now. I can't handle much more of this. 8006. It's okay, just calm down. Doctor, I think he's freaking out. He doesn't make much sense. I've almost got my arms in front of me now. 2445. Okay, I was able to worm my way forward a little bit, but my head hit something. Doctor. No, he's literally repeating his side of the conversation with me, word for word. Did he actually move at all like he said he just did? 8006. I don't think so. Okay, this is getting kind of creepy, but I've got his ankles. See if you can pull us out now. 2445. It's a shoe, I think. It's small. Jesus. Doctor, what is he talking about? Can you just pull us out of here? 2445. Get me out of here, doctor. Get me out of here now. Doctor, we can't pull you out. I'm sorry. 8006. What are you talking about? Why can't you pull us out? What does he mean the shoe is so tiny? What is going on here? 2445. Please, please, I don't want to be in here anymore. Dr. Darretts. 8006. Unfortunately, the rope we tied to you was severed as soon as you vanished. We didn't realize that would happen. 2445. It started talking. 8006. Okay then, I'll try and inch my way backwards. I won't be able to bring him with me though. 2445. The little boy did, but it didn't make any sense. Dr. Darretts. Good luck, D8006. We'll stay in contact with you for the time being. 2445. He just kept asking where he was and I told him I didn't know, but I don't think he was really talking to me because he didn't respond to my voice and he told me to stop crying when I was actually just sort of calm. 8006. This would be a lot easier if you would just shut up. 2445. I don't think so. He started screaming and I told him to shut up, but he just kept screaming, crying, and asking for his mommy. Then he finally stopped, and shortly after that, you contacted me again. Please get me out of here now. 8006. Just shut up already. Creepy asshole. Please, please hurry. My chest is really starting to hurt. Dr. Darretts. Are you making any progress at all, D8006? 8006 responds. A little. It's not easy, but I'm getting there. The air is getting kind of stale in here. I hope there's enough air for me to make it back. Did he finally shut up? Dr. Darretts. I'm not hearing him anymore on my end either. Well, thank God for that. I think he was starting to think that... Are you still there, 8006? You were starting to think that... Are you still there? What happened? End of log. No further response from 8006 was recorded. Subsequent attempts to re-establish radio contact with 8006 were unsuccessful. Testing has been suspended indefinitely. Even though this SCP does touch on horror as well as the aspect of missing children and claustrophobia, I think the bigger thing that needs to be taken out of this story is the callousness of the Foundation itself. Yes, they have D-class personnel, and who knows what they've done. However, After sending in the first D-Class, they had all the information they really needed. They knew where the victims were being sent, they knew what the outcomes were of those victims, and they knew that they weren't able to pull out the people that were sent in there because the tether got separated, and it seems to bring them to an interdimensional space where you can't track. Yet they still sent in another D-Class to die a horrible death. That being said, thank you so much for listening to today's video. If you still are, please consider subscribing, leaving a comment, or liking the video. It helps the video grow and the channel grow. I know in my last video I said that we were aiming for 500 subscribers, but we have absolutely smashed that. The channel has been growing at an exponential rate. We're already at 750, so let's try and aim for 1,000 subscribers. Once again, thank you so much for your support and have a great night.